Welcome to the Community Brew Podcast, Commerce and Conversations, brought to you by the Carefree Cave Creek Chamber of Commerce, where local business meets local flavor in the heart of the beautiful Desert Foothills region. We're serving up fresh insights, inspiring stories from business owners, experts, and community leaders shaping our vibrant community, including simple strategies to help you grow your business faster. And now, here's your host, President and CEO of the Carefree Cave Creek Chamber of Commerce, Steve Feld. Welcome to the Community Brew, where commerce and conversations meet. Today, we have a very special guest with us. We have Mayor John Crane of Carefree. Welcome, Mr. Mayor.
I was glad to be here. Thanks for the invitation, Steve.
My first question on anyone who's in any public office is, how did you get here? How did you become mayor? What was the motivation?
Well, the motivation is I always enjoy helping people out. In my career in semiconductor sales, in town hall, it's about trying to help people find solutions and make things work well. And then also as a mayor, you have a chance to kind of influence the direction of the town, what's happening. And so it's kind of a unique and just a great position to be in, because you can take public input, listen to folks, people have lots of great ideas, and then try to move the needle in a good direction.
Excellent. And Carefree is such a unique community. What, in your opinion, what do you think makes it so unique and attractive for people to come up here to visit, to live, to work, play, everything?
Well, we have been fortunate enough to maintain a small town community feel, an atmosphere, a culture. And to me, it's so important for us to continue to do so. And that's what makes us unique. So we have a small downtown, it's walkable, it's enjoyable, a beautiful garden. The artwork in the garden is being improved all the time. And that's all a part of the equation. And if you look at what's happening around us, say to the south, the Scottsdale, the Phoenix, other big municipalities, they're all kind of blending together. And so it's just imperative on us to maintain who we are. And to me, that's very important. And I'm really proud to be part of that and to work hard to maintain that.
Excellent. What would you tell someone who wants to do a day trip up here? Because I know we get a lot of tourists up here, day trippers, Phoenicians, Scottsdale, all over the valley, just to come up to do something different, get away from the city. What would you say to them? Like, what makes us, that to bring them on up here going, you got to check us out?
Yeah, so I think for a day trip, it's just ideal because they can, it's so walkable, and they can walk through the gardens, and the gardens, especially if they are interested in some unusual plants, even if they don't know what the plants are, just to walk through there and take it in. We have great restaurants that they can enjoy. Just to name a few: the English Tea Room, Athens, Keeler's Venues, Giordano's, the Speedy Burger. So all different price points, different kind of cuisine. It's a great experience. Of course, we have the one of the largest sundials in North America, a place for, if you have kids with you, check out the splash pad, a little free library, a slide, and if you're a veteran, certainly a veteran memorial, which they should definitely check out. And that's all within the town center. And if you wish to venture a little bit further afield, we have in neighboring communities, there's parks, there's the lakes, Bartlett Lake, Horseshoe Lake, just plenty to do in a day.
So let me ask, people are coming up here, they're thinking, hey, I'm going to stay for a day, and they started really enjoying it. Where could they stay, making it more of a weekend trip versus a day trip?
Well, fortunately, we have two great hospitality locations in Carefree. We have Savannah, which is a health and wellness resort, the old Carefree Inn, a beautiful property. And if you're into exercise and yoga and massages, it's just a fantastic property. And then we also, in the town center, we have the Hampton Inn. So there, Guests can basically walk out of the Hampton and they're on Easy Street, literally on Easy Street. They can walk the street, they're in the garden, they can enjoy all the amenities of our downtown core. So there's a price point for everyone, and it just enhances the experience.
Absolutely, because sometimes people just think, I'm going to try that restaurant maybe next time I'm up here, but they'll make an extended stay. Now they can try that restaurant right then and there.
Exactly. They can do one place for dinner, one place for lunch, another place for breakfast.
Yeah,
Just
absolutely.
take it all in.
And I know the town is very active in the community by holding lots of events. How did that progress? Because it seems like there is adding more and more events to it, and it's really drawing some great attention.
Yeah, so one thing we want to do is we've always wanted to make our events manageable. So we don't want to be have events which are bigger than we are. So that's very important. So we want our citizens to be able to enjoy the events, but we also want those who live within, within at least within the county to also come up here and be part of that. So we've in the last several years we focused on third Thursday art walks, cool Friday nights, farmers market every Friday morning, and then just programs that just for different families and different interests. So a Veterans Day program, Memorial Day program, Earth Day. So just things for the family and for the community.
Great. You were talking about the events, and one event I know it's been popping up, I think on more of on a frequency, is dark skies because, well, we're outside the city. How is that really impacting like the community? Because it seems like that event is so popular up here and it's just drawing so many people. Where do you see that going in the future?
So we did our first dark sky event as part of our 40th anniversary last year, but we're going to do it again in October. And we've partnered with Our Lady of Joy Catholic Church, which is especially, we'll say, a darker area of our town. They've been just a great partner for us. And I think so the real purpose of that is once again, it's enjoyable for those who go, but it also increases public awareness, education. And so the hope is that people will gain a greater appreciation for dark skies and manage their own lighting better than they would otherwise.
Great. Being that I'm with the chamber and we talk a lot about commerce, how business friendly is Carefree to the community?
Well, for a town that lives and dies by sales tax revenue, we are very motivated to see our businesses be successful. And we work with them. We listen to them, and we do whatever we can to help them along. It's just they're partners with us.
Excellent. Moving in the future, where do you see the community going? Business, tourism, well, lots of art stores. Where do you see that moving towards in the future?
Well, we like to build upon what we have, and we have a good foundation of all those things today. I think we can always be better. And our goal is to bring better restaurants, galleries, artists into our community. And then, we talk about, so it's so easy to be just focused on the town core, but we also have the northeast corner of Carefree Highway and Cave Creek Road, which will be a retail center. And so going forward, we expect that to break ground, hopefully by the end of the year. And that'll bring in a whole new set of retailers and restaurants for our residents and our neighbors to enjoy.
Great. This is going to be a loaded question. What is that one hidden gem that you like, that you think it's so unique, or it's a restaurant, a store, whatever it may be, that a lot of people may not know about?
So they may know about it, but I would say the English Rose Tea Room. And that's because you walk by it and you see a lot of women in there with hats on, enjoying themselves, but you seldom see a man in there. And I would encourage couples to go in there and enjoy it, because it's more than just tea and crumpets. It's great sandwiches. They're open for dinner, I believe, on Friday nights. And so while it may not be a secret, it's like half of our population isn't taking
Yes.
advantage of it as they ought to.
It is an amazing place, and the tea is phenomenal.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Looking back, what would you tell your younger self before you decided to get involved, get on the council, make a difference? Knowing everything you know now, what would you tell yourself then?
Oh, so I would suggest anyone who has aspirations to be involved with the town on a commission, on a committee, on the town council, is to get involved with the Desert Foothills Leadership program. It gives you just an excellent foundation of what's happening in our community, what's happening around us. When I was a council person, that wasn't available. But if today, if you take advantage of that and you learn, you develop a network of contacts, you learn a solid foundation of how things work, you'll be on day one much more effective than you otherwise would be.
It's true. And you have many committees within the town. And what would you say to someone who really wants to get engaged, learn more about really what's going on in town? What advice would you give them?
Well, I would say, one, attend meetings. And if you can't attend, so our planning and zoning meetings, our town council meetings are all broadcast on YouTube. And that means they're not only broadcast live, they're broadcast to be viewed later. And that gives you a good idea of what's happening in the town. And I would say, your folks are always welcome to come in and talk to us. You know, I'm in town hall virtually every day. I'm on email, on the cell phone. We want to be engaged with our residents, because that's how we learn things, right? If we just stay in our offices, we miss out on a lot, and our residents have great ideas, comments, and maybe there's things that need attention we're not aware of.
And that's one thing I've noticed about you and members of the town council. I'll go to the farmers market, I'll go to the events. You're all there answering questions, helping people out all the time. And I think that kind of makes it unique versus other communities or other cities that don't have that kind of relationship with their community.
Oh, yeah, so I would agree. And so the good news, one, that's how you should run things, and that's how you should behave as a council person or as a mayor. But also in a community of 3,700 people, you can do that. And that's actually, it's very rewarding.
Ray, is there anything you'd like to add about Carefree, current, what's happening today, future, anything?
No, I would just say we're in a very good place now. We're doing well. Of course, you can always do better. But to me, it's an exciting time for Carefree. Our businesses are successful. Our town hall, our town government is running well. We're doing capital improvements, I believe, that make a difference to our residents, improving roads. And we're in a good place, and there's better things to come.
Excellent. And how can people get a hold of you? I know you're at the town hall and everything else, but where would you recommend that they start? Maybe you, someone on your team?
Well, I can be reached at my cell phone, 602-363-1978, or it's mayor@carefree.org, or you just come on and see me sometime.
Excellent. We're going to have all the mayor's contact information and town hall's information all on the show notes. So please, if you need them, reach out to them. I can guarantee they will respond. They
Absolutely.
always do.
Yep.
Just want to say thank you very much for being our guest today on the Community Brew podcast, where commerce and conversations take place. This is Mayor John Crane from Carefree, and I'm Steve Feld with the Carefree Cave Creek Chamber of Commerce, wishing you and your business much success. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel.
Thanks for joining us on the Community Brew podcast, Commerce and Conversations. If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to like, subscribe, and share it with your friends, fellow business owners, and community champions. Don't forget to check out our other episodes for more tips, stories, and strategies to help your business grow, all served with a local twist. Until next time, stay connected, stay inspired, and keep brewing success in the desert foothills. The Carefree Cave Creek Chamber of Commerce wishes you much success.